Hi there. In this video, I am going to attempt to teach you how to juggle. If you ever gone online and looked how to juggle, they'll give you like a step-by-step process. We're not very much detailed into it, just kind of like pretty much just figure it out yourself with pictures. I'm kind of giving some hints, but a lot of the times they will tell you to start out with using one ball. I'll just show you what that means. It just means use one ball and kind of just toss it in one hand, catch it in the other. Easy, right? It should be easy. I have a really good tip of when I first started trying, I would be like, let's go like this, and then I couldn't catch the third one. I'd just be like, I toss it way out, like way too far in front of me, or you start getting behind me, or like this. And it's really, you have to be really good at doing it right in front of you, not going off to the side, not behind, not forward. It takes skill to do that, and that really pissed me off when I first started. Like, why can't I do this? I'm a good athlete. I'm good at hand-eye coordination, but the ball will go everywhere. So a really good tip for kind of learning the pattern and just the pattern and the aim. Use two balls in one hand only. Just start out with two and just use one hand. So just go like this. You can see I'm kind of getting all over the place there. I do have an excuse. These little balls, they're quite small. You can see the size of my hand, and they're very light, and they are actually really slippery. Whenever you'll see me in a little bit when I do three, I'll probably be dropping them right when it hits my hand. When it hits my hand, I'll probably catch on the fingertips and it'll just kind of fall. And I do that a lot. But it just, so I have an excuse. You want to try to use like a little heavier, so when it comes down, it kind of automatically kind of makes your fingers wrap around it. This kind of just bounces off. It doesn't do anything. That's it. It doesn't make my hand collapse. And so just practice using two balls in one hand. Sorry. And another thing, you want to get the right height. I'd say go out here, a little, maybe a foot above your head, half a foot. Too high, it would just, sometimes they go off all, they steer in the wrong place. Too low, it gets really fast. Like, this is hard to do, but it's too low. But you try to get a good height, and so you see all there, two balls. Sorry, I'm messing up a lot, but I figured that would happen. So now I'll show you three. Another good tip, when I first started, I was kind of just doing this. It's really helpful to kind of go, like, move your whole arm, kind of throw it like that, kind of throw it in, not really in, but just kind of up, but then catch it like that instead of this way. This way, this ball started kind of skewing off in different directions. We're gonna go like this. Sorry, that was a mess up. This. I'm messing up a lot, sorry. And another thing is, for me, it's hard to stand still without moving. Kind of just like move your feet when you're running. So, yeah, the pattern is quite tricky to learn. It takes hours. For me, it took hours. I kind of just started being able to do more than 5 throws with 3, and it probably took me most of the day. But that's just my learning abilities. You could be faster or slower. Just for me, I'm right-handed, but I like to start with the 2 balls in my left hand. Throw the 2 balls with your hand with the 2 balls. Throw one of them first. So you catch it, you're going to catch it with this hand, and then throw this about when this comes down. So I'll show you. Yeah, so that. And then at the same time, when the second throw, when you catch it back in this hand, you have to let the second one throw before you catch it again. And it's a cycle. It's really difficult to do. So I can't go on forever. I always mess up somehow. But I don't know how much this video helped. It was kind of confusing, but the 2 main things, the one main thing, really just start off with just 2. I know 3, you want to get into it. You want to just, how are you supposed to learn to juggle 3 balls when you're not using 3? But seriously, just use the 2, just in one hand. You can do either hand, your dominant hand, or your other hand. I messed up, but that's my weaker hands. That is my main idea I'm trying to get to you. That would help you a lot, I hope. It helps me a lot. Some other key tips would be just practice on your aim. You have an end, practice on your aim at a good height. So like right, that kind of flew back towards me. That, and I got it. You can practice with 2, in 2 hands, like that. And then and see how I keep reaching back. My aim's not getting right. That actually would help you with your aim a bit. Just 2 balls in 2 hands. Where you can get comfortable. See, I'm catching it back here. I'm gonna catch it right here. I think that would help you too. You can see I still need to practice a lot too. But I found those 2 things to be really helpful when learning. Please, I hope you like the video, and I hope somehow my teaching can help you with your juggling abilities. Yes, so